Doc, to your point, they haven't practiced together or even played a game, but behind the scenes, what's their dynamic been like together?
Good, but everybody's dynamic is good. When you don't play together or practice together, everybody pretty much gets along. It's interesting. I think I know what to expect, but I don't really know what to expect. So, again, you'll see just like for the first time.
Doc, over here. You knew that this might happen, that you wouldn't have one or both of them until a chunk of the season had gone by. How do you assess where you are now that you're getting both of them together?
Well, I tell you what, if you told me before the season with, Paul missing the games he missed and then Kawhi turning out to miss the games that he missed, and you told me what my record was, I would have taken it, that's for sure. I don't have an assessment, Alan. I don't know where we're at yet. We're just going to have to, it's just going to take time again. So that doesn't mean take time, hopefully, to win games. It's just going to take time for them to have great chemistry.
Assuming you have these guys together, your full complement of players together for the duration, how long would you anticipate it takes for everybody to kind of come together and be the team that you anticipate?
No idea. It could take a night. It could take a month. Who knows? There's nobody in the world that knows that answer. Every team is different, so we'll see.
What did you make of the Celtics offseason moves that they made, losing a little bit of Kemba back?
Well, I thought the Kemba pickup was huge. It was a huge pickup. Not only a great player, but a great glue guy as well. I don't know if anybody in the league doesn't like Kemba. I'm sure he has an enemy somewhere. He'll have one of me if he makes so many shots today. But no, so I just think sometimes it was like exactly what they needed. It was a good pickup.
Doc, I apologize. Ultimately is the plan with Kawhi and PG to have one on the court at all times? Is that sort of the idea?
Yeah, eventually. Yeah, I don't think that says a lot, but we don't have to because of the Lou and Trez dynamic. You can still have them both sitting, and as long as you have Lou and Trez on the floor at the same time, and now fresher because hopefully Lou and Trez won't have to play the minutes they've had to play for the first 14 games. You can get away with it, but now if you have Lou and Trez and one of the other guys on the floor at all times, it makes you really good.
Doc, did you ever have to talk to Lou or Trez about their role and coming off the bench at any point?
No, Lou was already, for me, he was already come off the bench most of his career. So Lou was easy. I had to talk to Lou more about starting a couple of games because it seemed like that pissed him off more. But Trez was, listen, he came in, he didn't play a lot in Houston, so he started playing more and more with us. And obviously the way he plays, you can always make a case for him being a starter. He plays like a starter. But maybe because he plays with Lou, I don't know. I've never really given it any thought. But he likes coming off the bench as well. I would assume the fact that he's been playing with Lou probably is the reason for that, but I don't even know the answer. This is, hell.
I know you're ready to
This
take off
is a
here.
good moment.
Sorry. And it's Helene, by the way.
Yeah, I can't say that. My aunt was named Eileen.
Right, and she left you out of her
Unfortunately for
will
her,
because you called her Helen, yeah.
She left as Helen, so.
But you said you don't know what to expect, but what kind of signs will you look for when they're both out there?
Nothing really, fatigue. And I'm just being honest. I'm not looking for a lot right now. I'm just looking for them to burn minutes and see how well they can do in those minutes. And then you're looking for different combinations, like when ones are off the floor, So there's a lot of things that we have to learn about our team. Hopefully it starts tonight.
Doc, Pat and made some threes last game, and Jermichael made a big one. Obviously, you want guys to keep shooting, but is it harder, easier said than done to keep shooting when you're a guy like that?
Yeah, listen, I was an awful shooter, so I don't actually know. But I always tell my players to keep shooting. Pat's a career 40% shooter. Jermichael has become an excellent shooter. And shooters shoot. That's what they do. That's their value, and that's what we tell them. And all of them are going to go through stretches. No matter who you are, you can go through stretches where the ball doesn't go in, but you have to keep shooting it. I think they have the confidence. Honestly, they've worked so hard. I don't think they think they're going to keep missing anyway. I think they actually believe they're going to make it.
Hey Doc, it's early, but just kind of a big picture question with you. Just knowing that this team's makeup and the priority of trying to win a title, where do you put the home court equation and how do you kind of approach that throughout the
Meaning
season? Like to
Getting home court.
Yeah.
I've never, listen, I value it. I think it's very important, but I will never take home court over health. I can tell you that. So it always is going to be health first, but obviously if you can get it, you want to get it. You know, it's nice to have.
Is that always the same?
That's never changed. Yeah, that has never changed.
This is probably a first world kind of problem, but at ending game situations, eventually you'll have Kawhi, PG, Lou as options. In Boston, you did it with Paul and Ray. You did it with Blake and Crit. How do you kind of figure that out? And is that a problem? Can that be a problem if it's not just one go-to guy? If you need a bucket.
I don't know. I mean, you've been around basketball. Would you rather have one go-to guy or multiple? I mean,
But I do think guys like knowing the roles.
Yeah, their roles are all go-to guys. I think that's asinine, to be honest. I mean, one guy, I'm all for playing any team with one. You know what I mean? It helps you deep, but the more you have, the better. Obviously, you're right in the case that there are some guys that are mad if the other guy takes it. You know, that's probably the teams that aren't winning. That's what I would say to any of those. But I don't think that's going to be an issue at all.
The season feels like it kind of starts tonight in some ways, with enters a new
For
chapter.
you guys, maybe not
Enters
for
a-
us.
enters a new-
I guarantee you that the charges that guys have been taking and the practices, I think, don't say that in the locker room too loud.
Enters a new chapter.
Yeah,
Um,
thank you. But
previous-
you're right. That's a very, very good thing.
The
Yeah,
previous
that's-
14, I guess, what trends do you take from that, considering the lineups you use are similar, or going to be different from what you use going forward?
The only trend I can take is that we've had the ability to get stops on call. And that's a good trend. And you would think that we would be a better defensive team, you know, once they got, those guys get healthy. But the fact that we've been able to do that already, is the only trend that I know that you can take and move forward, for sure. Are we done?
Thanks, Coach.